Joanne and welcome back to Crafting with Confidence. In some of my previous videos, you've probably noticed that I have a quilt rack here in my dining room area, but there's an empty space above it right here. So today what I'd like to do is show you how to make a wall hanging using the attic window technique. As you can see, this will involve choosing a pre-made background panel and then framing it to make it appear as if you're looking through a window, an optical illusion of sorts. We have a lot of black bears where we live in northern BC, so here's what I've chosen for my background panel. To create the window frame, you'll need light, medium, and dark fabrics that go well with the panel colors. And to decide how to divide up the background fabric, you'll want to measure it and see what dimensions will make sense. I've decided on a 3x4 array comprised of 12 5-inch squares. Next, sew light colored strips to the bottom of each panel piece. And after that, you'll be ready to sew on the medium colored left-hand side strips. Before going ahead with this, however, place a light 1.5-inch square at the bottom of each strip. Sew it on diagonally and fold it over to create a mitered corner. After pressing all the side strips, sew them onto the panel pieces. Check out these nice mitered corners. You know, my husband and I both turned 60 this year, and it really got us thinking about doing the things that we truly enjoy. I've always loved both teaching and crafting, so I'm grateful to be able to share with you these projects at Crafting with Confidence. Now we're going to add some 1-inch dark colored strips to the right-hand side of each panel square. And then we'll join each row of 3 squares together, creating this effect. The window idea is starting to pop out, isn't it? To complete the window frame, we'll sew together each row using 1-inch dark strips, always keeping in mind to press carefully and to trim the edges along the way. Finally, sew on the last 3 1-inch strips to finish off the seam. Whenever you're crafting, you never have to feel like there's only one way to do things. So for example, if you get this far with your attic window project and you feel like it's complete, then you can just finish it off and that's fine. What I'm going to do is add another 2.5-inch light colored border to mine, and then I'll edge it in dark brown. After the light strips are on, I'll check my stash for some soft outdoorsy backing fabric, create the quilt sandwich, and pin all the layers together. My machine quilting plan is to stitch around each side of the dark brown strips. While quilting, stitch quite slowly using a walking foot and then trim off the edges. Then add the border on the right-hand side, clip the bulky corners, and hand stitch the binding to the back. Hey, even the back side looks pretty good, and I get a cozy fall feeling seeing this in my quilting corner. Thanks so much for joining me to create this attic window project. If you've enjoyed this video, please press like and subscribe to my channel. And click here to find more interesting quilting projects to create.